What if I told you your life can change? Not in years, not in months, but in repetitions? What if the thoughts you repeat today are secretly building the reality you will live tomorrow? And what if just 6 focused repetitions could begin rewriting your entire destiny? Your mind is not just a passive observer of life, it is an active creator, constantly learning, adapting, and shaping your reality based on what you feed it repeatedly. Every thought you allow to pass through your mind leaves a trace, but the ones you repeat begin to carve deep patterns. This is how your beliefs are formed, not from a single experience, but from repeated mental exposure. Think about it. The fears you carry, the doubts that hold you back, the limitations you believe in, they didn't appear overnight. They were built through repetition, through moments where the same thought was entertained again and again until it became familiar, and what is familiar to the mind becomes truth. The mind does not distinguish between what is real and what is repeatedly imagined, it simply accepts what is reinforced. This is why some people live in cycles of negativity without realizing they are the ones feeding it every day. But the same principle that traps people in limitation is the very principle that can set them free. When you begin to consciously choose your thoughts and repeat them with intention, you start to rewire your mental structure. At first, it may feel unnatural because you are stepping outside of your conditioned patterns. Your mind may resist, trying to pull you back into old ways of thinking because it is comfortable there. But repetition is stronger than resistance. The more you repeat a new belief, the more it starts to feel normal. What once felt fake begins to feel possible, and what feels possible eventually becomes believable. This is how transformation happens, not through force, but through consistent mental conditioning. Every great change begins in the unseen world of thought. Before anything manifests externally, it is rehearsed internally. The mind learns through exposure, and repetition is the key that opens that door. If you repeat weakness, you train your mind to expect failure. If you repeat strength, you train your mind to seek growth. The choice is always yours, whether you realize it or not. You are already repeating something every day. So why not make it intentional? Why not make it powerful? Why not make it something that builds the life you actually want to live? There is a powerful shift that happens when repetition moves from random to intentional, when you stop allowing your mind to run on autopilot and begin directing it with purpose. Most people repeat thoughts unconsciously, cycling through the same worries, doubts, and fears every day without realizing they are reinforcing them. But when repetition becomes focused, it begins to penetrate deeper layers of the mind. Each time you deliberately repeat a chosen thought, you are sending a signal, almost like knocking on the door of your subconscious. At first, that door barely moves. The idea feels distant, unfamiliar, even unrealistic. But with each repetition, something subtle begins to change. The mind starts to recognize the pattern. It begins to lower its resistance. What once felt foreign starts to feel familiar, and familiarity is the foundation of belief. The process is gradual, but it is powerful. The first repetition introduces a new possibility, like planting a seed in untouched soil. The second reinforces that seed, giving it a place to settle. The third begins to water it, softening the resistance that once kept it from growing. By the fourth, the mind starts to engage with the idea, considering it instead of rejecting it. The fifth repetition deepens that engagement, making the thought feel less like imagination and more like potential. And by the sixth, something remarkable begins to happen. The mind starts to accept it, not fully, not completely, but enough to shift your internal state, enough to make you think differently, feel differently, and act differently. This is how beliefs are formed, not through one dramatic moment, but through repeated exposure that slowly reshapes your internal reality. When you consciously repeat empowering thoughts, you are interrupting the old patterns and replacing them with new ones. The key is focus. Repetition without attention is weak, but repetition with intention becomes transformative. You must be present with each repetition, aware of the words you are saying and the meaning behind them. This is not about mindless repetition, it is about deliberate programming. Each repetition should carry weight, purpose, and direction. Over time, these repetitions begin to compound. What started as a small shift grows into a noticeable change in how you think, how you feel, and how you respond to life. The mind begins to align with the new pattern, and once that alignment happens, your actions naturally follow. You don't force yourself to change. You become the change through repetition, through focus, through the quiet but powerful process of impressing new beliefs into the deepest parts of your mind. There is a difference between saying something and truly impressing it upon your mind, and that difference is emotion. Words alone can pass through the surface of your thinking without leaving a mark, but when those same words are charged with feeling, they begin to sink deeper. Your subconscious mind does not respond strongly to logic or explanation. It responds to intensity, to energy, to the emotional weight behind a thought. This is why moments of fear, excitement, or deep joy stay with you for years. They are emotionally amplified experiences that imprint themselves without effort. Now imagine using that same mechanism deliberately, choosing not only what you repeat, but how you feel when you repeat it. This is where repetition transforms into true programming. When you bring emotion into your repetitions, you activate a different level of engagement within your mind. You are no longer just thinking a thought, you are experiencing it. And experience is what the subconscious understands best. If you repeat a statement about confidence while feeling uncertain, the message becomes weak and inconsistent. But if you repeat that same statement while generating a feeling of certainty, even if it is small at first, you begin to create alignment. The mind starts to associate that thought with a real emotional state, and that connection strengthens with each repetition. Over time, the feeling becomes easier to access, more natural, more automatic. What once required effort begins to flow without resistance. Emotion acts as a multiplier. It accelerates the process of change by adding depth and intensity to your repetitions. Without it, progress is slow and often unstable. With it, the shift becomes faster and more grounded. This is because emotion signals importance. It tells your mind, this matters, pay attention, store this, make this part of who I am, and your mind listens. It begins to prioritize those emotionally charged thoughts, giving them more space, more influence, more power over your behavior and perception. As you continue this process, you will notice a change not just in what you think, but in how you feel throughout your day. Your baseline emotional state begins to shift. You become more aligned with the thoughts you are repeating, and that alignment creates momentum. You start to respond to challenges differently, to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles, to carry a sense of certainty that was not there before. All of this begins with a simple but powerful decision: to feel what you are repeating, to bring your full presence into the process, and to allow emotion to turn your thoughts into something real, something influential, something that reshapes your inner world and guides your outer experience. There is a moment when thought alone is no longer enough, when the mind needs something more vivid, more tangible to grasp, and this is where visualization becomes a powerful force in reshaping your inner world. When you begin to see your thoughts as images, as scenes, as lived experiences within your mind, you activate a deeper level of programming. The mind responds strongly to pictures because images carry detail, emotion, and context all at once. A single clear mental picture can communicate more than 100 repeated words. When you combine repetition with visualization, you are no longer just telling your mind what you want, you are showing it, and what the mind can see clearly, it begins to accept more easily. At first, your visualizations may feel faint or unstable, like a distant memory you are trying to recall. The images may not be clear, and your focus may drift. But with repetition, those images begin to sharpen. Each time you return to the same mental scene, you add more detail. You begin to notice the environment, the expressions, the movement, the feeling of being there. This repetition strengthens the image, making it more vivid, more consistent, more real. The mind starts to recognize it as familiar, and familiarity reduces resistance. What once felt like imagination begins to feel like something you have already experienced, and this shift is powerful because the mind is always trying to act in alignment with what it believes is true. As you continue to visualize with repetition, something subtle begins to change in your behavior. You start to carry yourself differently, to make decisions that align with the image you have been reinforcing. This happens because your mind has accepted that image as a reference point. It begins to guide your actions toward it, almost automatically. You are not forcing change. You are allowing it to emerge from within. The repeated visualization becomes a blueprint, a silent guide that shapes your perception and influences your choices without you needing to consciously control every step. The key is consistency and presence. Each time you visualize, you must immerse yourself fully in the experience. Do not rush through it or treat it as a task to complete. Feel it, see it, live it in your mind as if it is happening now. Let the repetition deepen the experience layer by layer until it becomes natural. Over time, the line between imagination and reality begins to blur, not in confusion, but in alignment. Your inner world starts to reflect the life you are building, and as that reflection becomes stronger, your outer world begins to follow, shaped by the images you have repeated, strengthened, and brought to life within your own mind. There comes a point where repetition and visualization begin to settle into something deeper, something more permanent, and that is identity. What you consistently repeat does not just influence your thoughts for a moment, it slowly defines who you believe you are. Most people try to change their results without realizing that their identity is the real foundation behind every action they take. You do not act randomly, you act in alignment with the person you think you are. And that self image is built through consistent mental patterns repeated over time. If you have spent years repeating thoughts of doubt, hesitation, or limitation, those repetitions have shaped an identity that reflects exactly that, not because it is your true nature, but because it is what has been reinforced again and again. When you begin to introduce new repetitions with intention, you are not just changing thoughts, you are challenging that identity. At first, there is a gap between who you have been and who you are trying to become. That gap can feel uncomfortable. It can create resistance because your mind is used to operating within familiar boundaries. But this is where consistency becomes essential. Every time you repeat a new belief, every time you visualize a new version of yourself, you are slowly closing that gap. You are sending a message to your mind that this new version is not temporary, not imagined, but something that is being established. Consistency is what transforms repetition into something lasting. Without it, even the most powerful thoughts fade away. But when you show up day after day, reinforcing the same direction, the same belief, the same vision, you begin to build stability within your mind. That stability becomes confidence, not because you forced yourself to feel confident, but because your mind has been trained to operate from that state. Over time, the new patterns no longer feel like effort. They become automatic. The way you think, the way you respond, the way you carry yourself starts to reflect the identity you have been repeating. This is when change becomes visible, not because you chased it, but because you became it. Your actions start to align naturally with your internal programming. Decisions feel clearer. Reactions become more controlled. Opportunities are approached with a different mindset. And all of this happens because you stayed consistent with what you chose to repeat. You did not rely on motivation or temporary bursts of energy. You relied on a process that quietly, steadily reshaped your inner world until it became your new normal, until the person you were becoming no longer felt like a goal, but like who you have always been underneath the noise of old repetitions. Everything ultimately comes down to the conversation you are having with yourself, because that quiet inner voice is shaping your reality more than any external circumstance ever could. From the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, there is a constant stream of thoughts running in the background, guiding your emotions, influencing your decisions, and reinforcing what you believe is possible for your life. Most people never question this inner dialogue. They allow it to run automatically, repeating the same patterns day after day, often filled with doubt, criticism, and limitation. Over time, those repeated thoughts become accepted truths, not because they are accurate, but because they have been heard so many times that the mind no longer challenges them. When you begin to take control of this inner dialogue, you step into a completely different level of awareness. You start to notice the words you use internally, the tone you speak with, and the patterns that keep showing up. This awareness is powerful because it gives you a choice. Instead of reacting automatically, you can begin to respond intentionally. You can interrupt negative repetitions and replace them with thoughts that align with the life you are trying to create. This is not about ignoring reality or pretending challenges do not exist. It is about choosing how you interpret and respond to those challenges through your internal language. Every word you repeat internally carries weight. When you say, "I can't," even silently, you are reinforcing limitation. When you say, "I will find a way," you are opening your mind to possibility. These are not just phrases, they are instructions that your subconscious begins to follow. The more you repeat a certain type of inner dialogue, the more dominant it becomes. Over time, it starts to shape your emotional state, your level of confidence, and your willingness to take action. This is why controlling your inner dialogue is not optional. If you want to create change, it is essential. As you continue to guide your internal voice with intention, something begins to shift. The negativity that once felt automatic starts to lose its strength. The empowering thoughts you repeat begin to feel more natural, more believable, more aligned with who you are becoming. Your mind starts to work with you instead of against you. You begin to notice opportunities more quickly, recover from setbacks more easily, and move forward with a sense of direction that was not there before. All of this begins with a simple but powerful decision to become aware of your inner dialogue, to reshape it through repetition, and to use it as a tool that directs your life instead of limiting it, allowing your thoughts to become a force that consistently moves you toward growth, strength, and a future you are consciously creating.